Hi, and welcome to Kissy's Tarot Readings. Today I'm going to do a relationship read for those who are still looking for a partner. Okay? And who maybe want a more long-term partner. I've done this one before. I kind of changed up some of the wording to the end question. But maybe there's a reason for that. Maybe somebody that's asking for this reading is asking that question. Okay, so this falls into our all about love tarot readings. Okay, so today is March 9th, 2019. It is a Saturday. So I'm just going to do this deck and then clarifying cards for each question. So I'm going to straight out put out all of the first general cards, and then I am going to move into the clarification cards. So, am I on the right path to finding my ideal partner? So, are you on the right path? So 10, no changes. So maybe you haven't made enough changes to be on the right path. Okay? What type of partner will help you be your best self? Maybe a negative to your positive. Maybe somebody who's completely opposite of you. Yeah, with Pentacles, that's usually earth energy, possessions, physical energy, that kind of thing. So here you have the nurturer. Maybe you need somebody that's not as nurturing. Maybe you've been nurtured and maybe you need somebody who's less nurturing, someone who's not as clingy, maybe. This here is, what are the challenges to finding and keeping a partner? So with the Magician, we have not learning energy, maybe less energetic. Maybe you need somebody that's slower, not so energetic, okay? Or maybe this is the challenge that, you're not as energetic and you need somebody who's willing to settle down. So here we have, will there be sexual compatibility? And here you have the 7. When I think of 7s, I think of the Chariot. So I think of go, no go. Here it's actually about pathways. So here, not taking a positive path. So maybe that's not something that you're looking for. Swords is usually troublesome. Dishonesty. So maybe you're looking, maybe you need somebody that's more honest in their sexuality. If we end up finding each other, will we become long-term partners? So will you become long-term partners? And looks here at positive changes here. With the wands, anytime I see 10s, changes, no changes. Here, yes, there'll be changes. There'll be changes in work, social activities, new business methods, and travel. So, if you end up finding each other, you'll have to make changes to stay with them. You'll have to do things differently, but it can certainly happen. So, let's go over each of these. And then we will move on to clarifications. So, are you on the right path to finding your ideal partner? Swords cuts. Just gotta find my swords. Alright. Ten of Swords. So here we have the enemy within. So maybe you're not forging the correct path. Maybe you're doing self-damaging things to yourself to keep you from being where you need to be. The Ten of Swords reversed denotes the enemy within, the inner saboteur or killjoy who can poison or destroy most things given half chance. This ugly creature masquerades as self-pity, low self-esteem, negative beliefs, limitations. Its root causes fear, and it can be conquered in numerous ways: positive thinking techniques, visualization, therapy, creative work, and love. Its presence in most human beings is eternal, but it need not be allowed to run amok, destroying joy and pleasure. This card suggests that self-awareness and a desire to change can work small miracles. So you need to change some things in order to be on the right path. Maybe some fears, or maybe your negative beliefs about love and relationships. In order to be on the right path, you have to change something. Okay? So the next question is, what type of partner will help you be your best self? And here we have the Queen of Pence, and she is in the reverse. So that's not the best position for her to be in, but maybe that works for you. Maybe this is somebody that fulfills your needs. Okay. Self-centered avarice. I'm pretty sure I didn't say that right. So in the reverse, the behavior, emotions, and values of the Queen of Pentacles are dominated by her need for security. Her pleasure, love, and extravagance become selfish and greedy. Her ambitious streak hardens into something resembling obsession. She focuses on herself at the expense of everyone else and will ruthlessly use others to further her aims. Emotionally, she is only interested in those who have status, wealth, or influence. She may marry solely for material comfort and be numb to love and desire. As a colleague, she may be a workaholic or ruthless competitor, while lacking the manipulative qualities of the Queen of Cups or the sharp wit of the Queen of Swords. Nonetheless, she makes a dogged opponent with a heart of stone. Let me see if there's anything here. When reversed, this card warns against limitation, against a tight-fisted attitude towards life. Again, limitations. So maybe you're limiting yourself, and maybe you need to change that here. You will not lose anything by sharing yourself or your good fortune with others. So maybe the type of partner for you is somebody that brings out the better qualities of the Queen of Pentacles. Okay? Someone who helps you realize that you can be sharing and loving and giving to others. You need someone that's going to help you break free of your selfishness. Okay? And that you show your inner self. Okay? Because everybody has good qualities within them, but the good qualities here are masked. They're masked because you feel limited. You limit yourself. You close down. Okay. So, what are the challenges to finding and keeping a partner? And here we have the Magician. Okay. Magician. In the reverse again. Okay. So changes are going to be needed in order to switch off this negative cycle. Hesitation, temporary blocks. So this is temporary. And maybe you're hesitating to make that change. Maybe you're afraid to open your heart to other people because you've been hurt so many times before. Plans and projects have ground to a halt when the Magician is reversed and spread. This may be because you have overanalyzed the creative impulse and taken the lifeblood out of it, because someone else is blocking your progress, or because you find yourself unable to make an important decision. You're unable to change your limitation. Whatever the cause may be, it does not seem possible to complete a deal, project, business negotiation, or to finalize travel plans at this point. Sometimes plans are blocked for a good reason. They may not be right for you. So you may be wanting one path when you're clearly meant to follow another. You're avoiding your path. You're limiting yourself to what you believe you deserve. And you need to break free of that. Okay? And at other times, your own fears are causing blocks and must be released for progress to continue. The surrounding cards will reveal more information, and certainly they did. You're limiting yourself, and you need to stop doing that. Will there be sexual compatibility? And we have the Seven of Swords. In the reverse. Tricks, superficial communication. So this is what this partner may offer you, okay, or your current partner is offering you. So somebody that you're interested in, if you are partnering up, this is what you're getting, okay. When it is reversed, the Seven of Swords means superficial thoughts, whether spoken or written, meaningless promises, conmen, fast-talking salesmen. Anyone who uses words to create a false impression may be signified by this card. Its position and companion cards will make this clear. If it describes you by position, its meaning is one of indecision, inability to act, and negative thinking, which is definitely the root cause here of all of this in finding your correct partner. In this case, superficial considerations are masking, again, masking. There's a mask going on here. You're masking your feelings. Masking your intuition and true feelings in some current situation or relationship. So, right now you're currently wearing a mask because you're afraid to get hurt. But not taking yourself out of that, not revealing your truest self is keeping you from being on the right path. You need to be yourself. If we end up finding each other, will we become long-term partners? And here we have the Ten of Wands in the upright position. Finally, a card in the upright position. So out of all this negativity can come a positive, but you have to make some changes here. It's not going to happen easy. Ambition, burden of power. There's a tremendous energy and power in the Ten of Wands. Characteristically, this is directed towards the career status and visible achievement. Assertive action and ambition combined in what can be an obsessive pursuit of glory and power. Overwork is common. They talk about workaholic, being a workaholic here, or here, I think it was here, resulting in self-created burden-driven behavior, a single-minded quest for applause and public recognition. Achievement and results are signified, but there may be a price to pay. This card warns of imbalance, misuse of power, and an overwhelming need to control. When someone is unable to delegate, allow others to play their part, or to take independent action, they are afraid to lose control. Maybe that might be what's going on in here. You're afraid to be yourself. You're afraid to lose control. You're limiting yourself here. You're holding back. Ultimately, this need for control becomes a burden which undermines progress. Any swords in the spread will underline the interpretation, where cards denoting emotional or physical problems appear. The Ten of Wands stands for a period of overwork that interferes with a balanced life, with pleasure, and with faith in the natural progress of things. Reassess your priorities, trust in yourself, and relax. So, I think it's quite possible to find the right partner. Changes have to be made. Complete changes have to be made. From end to end. Okay, so let's learn a little bit more about each of these positions. I don't know why that's doing that. Okay, this is my Pathways deck. Okay, Enchanted Map by Colette Baron Reed. Very strong name. So this will tell you more about whether or not you're on that right path, or what you can do to be on that right path. Dry desert. Okay. And of course I didn't get my book out first. That would have been helpful. So this is number 31. I think I was there already. Dig deep for inspiration and truth. Now is the time to become resilient and adaptable. So you need to unlimit yourself. See how unlimited, see the desert? See how far that person can see? Way, way over the horizon with nothingness surrounding. So there is no limitation here of where you can go, okay? Is your lake presenting you with opportunities that seem to yield nothing? Have your ideas dried up? Does it feel like you're on an endless journey through a dry, hot, lifeless desert? This card reminds you that there are times when you're meant to become resilient as you journey through harsher circumstances. You're being required to conserve your energy until after consistent effort, you reach the oasis you're searching for. Consider the creatures that live in these conditions. They've adapted, yes, and to thrive in spite of the outer environment. In a desert, water, essential for life, can be found deep underground. Go deep within yourself now. Find your truth there. Let spirit sustain you while you locate the real source. And remember, it was talking about learning new things spiritually, trying to get out of those limitations you put on it, to get out of your fears about being your true self. Okay? Whatever it is you're asking about will not be found in the conditions you're in until you move past the surface of things and choose to do the real work and discover the answers deep within you. Ooh, I just got goosebumps. I don't know if you can see that, but oh my gosh. Okay. So this may not seem like the most productive time, but looks are deceiving. This is the most important place to find what's truly right for you. And I will tell you too, looks are deceiving. So you're wearing a mask and you're deceiving others by not being your true self. And this is exactly why you're not yet on the path that you need to be on. Okay? Even though there's plenty of ways that you can go. You're standing there and you're just hesitant. Okay, so we have here PT. So this is my Psychic Tarot deck by John Holland. Okay, and this will tell you more about what type of partner will help you be your best self. What type of partner do you need to help you break through the limitations you've given to yourself? What type of partner is right for you? What type of partner will help you be your best self and shine through all that you have masked yourself with? That's way too many. Way too many. Ooh. There's maybe a lot of potential partners out there, but you're not showing your true self, which is why you weren't able to find them. And these are never in the upside down. So, sacrifice. And I think it did mention that in here, that you have to sacrifice something in here. I believe it was there. The last end card, I believe you talked about sacrifice. So, that's this one. 12. And what would 12 be in the thing? 12. The Hangman? The Hangman? Yep, the Hangman. Okay. Powerful achievements are usually born as a result of great sacrifice. Yeah, it talks about that in there, I think. This card represents self-sacrifice in a time when you should look around your life to see what needs to be released. Yourself. You need to just let yourself be yourself and stop limiting yourself to who you think you should be. By surrendering and letting go, there will be more room to receive. The rewards for this are transformation, wisdom, gratitude, and enlightenment. This card signifies there's a situation happening or about to occur in your life, and you can't control the outcome. This would be a good moment to pause, rest, have patience, reflect, and meditate. I did talk about that in here too. It would be wise to stand back so you can learn to look at events with a more understanding, intuitive eye. Try to view people, issues, or problems from a different perspective. If you can achieve this, it will have a profound effect on your soul and your life. The sacrifice card can also symbolize a period of transition and change. Here to here. Okay? The solutions you seek may be slow in coming, for it could be necessary to live into the answers. Accept the things you can't control. Heal and leave the past behind. Move towards your future and watch for new doors opening and paths that are being shown to you. Okay? What it's basically saying is the type of partner that will help you be your best self is one that helps you learn more about yourself. And this partner is incoming or is already in your life. They're already there. It's a possibility they're already there or about to step right in. Let me go back to this real quick. Yeah, meditate. So maybe you'll find them if you try to go to a therapy or something. They may be there and they may help transform your life. Okay? And that's the most ideal partner for you, is one that helps you transform your life so that you can be the best self that you can be, inside and out. No more masks. Okay, so what are the challenges to finding and keeping a partner? Let's keep this here. So what are the challenges to finding and keeping a partner? Because there are some challenges here. Most of it has to do with yourself and how you've limited yourself. What can this tell us? What can this tell us? One. Nine of Grails. So that's the Nine of Cups. I think that's a wish card. Nine of Cups is pleasure. Allowing yourself to feel pleasure. Allowing yourself to be who you really are. Okay. So, Nine of Grails. I've got a book. Just gotta find mine. No, that's not there. I'm just trying to find my book. I don't see it at all. That's interesting. Alright, so we're going to go to this one here. So we're not wasting time. I'm probably going to have to splice this anyway. So, Nine of Cups, satisfaction, dreams come true. Okay. Maybe that's what you're really worried about. Your dreams coming true. And that you think it's all just a dream or it's not true. Even though it is. Joyful, life-enhancing energies are expressed by this card. The end of a cycle has been reached in this instance. The moment brings contentment, satisfaction, and profound happiness. How and where these qualities manifest will be made clear by the surrounding cards. In health matters, vitality is restored, and a physical peak is reached. Indeed, the inner peace it denotes can only improve health by banishing stress and sharpening the senses so that pleasure is gained from them. An appetite for all that life can offer is signified here. Emotionally, an intensely rewarding period may be expected. All kinds of close relationships flourish. If there have been difficulties, these will be washed away by loving feelings and tender affection. You're afraid you'll fall in love. You're afraid you'll fall in love. The challenge is, I believe, in finding and keeping a partner, that you become this again, and over, you sabotage what's good because you don't believe it's real. Okay? There could be a peak in creative or spiritual development. Dreams may come true. Inspiration flows. There's a sense of connection with all nature. This kind of focused energy needed to be creative is present, enabling you to overcome obstacles in your path with grace and ease. You actually feel that, I believe that you feel that this love cannot possibly be true, that what you're experiencing cannot possibly be real, and you sabotage it every time. The challenge is not to sabotage it when this happens. That is the challenge. Don't sabotage it. Okay? Don't destroy it because of your fears and your limitations. So here we have and if you want to learn more about doing those things, maybe you want to learn about spirituality or things, you can go to my website at kasplash@gmail.com. Oh, Gmail. Yeah, Gmail. Sorry. Losing my mind. But you can kasplash.com or kissycasplash@gmail.com. You can contact me. Kind of merge those two together. That's kind of weird. But No. Maybe there's something in there that will help you change your vibration, change your pathway, so that you can banish some of them fears. Okay, because fear definitely creates your path. It creates a fear-based path. And if you're looking for love, it's very hard to find love when you're afraid of it. So here we have, will you end up finding, no, will there be sexual compatibility? Two gems. Change. You have to change things. If you want this and you want sexual compatibility and you want a partner that loves you and cares about you, you have to sacrifice. You have to change your pathways. You have to do all the things necessary and sacrifice them in order to get this. Okay. There could certainly be sexual compatibility, but at this point, you have to change something to get it. Where's my book? Where are my books? Okay. Two gems. Maybe you or someone you love must cope with constant change and or busyness. Stay centered and flexible. Keep yourself informed. Allow yourself to be whoever you want to be with whomever you are with. Now is the time you want to keep 2 or more relationships going rather than focus on just one. Keep your options open while you take the time to figure out how you really feel. Okay, because you hide that. You hide that for sure. You don't want others to know how you really feel. Stay busy and involved in a variety of activities. The issue you must focus on now is how to best juggle relationships, career, and family. You might meet someone special under extraordinary circumstances. So when that happens and you're starting to feel love and you're starting to fall hard and there's lots of chemistry, you need to let go and be yourself and not be afraid to do that. You need to let go of those limitations and fly higher, climb higher. Okay? Get rid of that mask. So here, the last card. If we end up finding each other, will we become long-term partners? And here we have the Akashic deck, the Akashic Tarot. I can't read that name from here. Looks like Sharon Ann Klinger, Sandra Ann Taylor. So it's a combined effort to make these cards. And they're beautiful cards. They are so beautiful. They can be read in 2 different positions, reversed or not. And they tell you more about your connection with the universe, your connections from the past, and how they relate to now. Okay. The Oracle of Delphi in reversed position. Okay, so that's Oracle of Delphi here, but it's reversed. Okay, so one, is that the same one as that one? Is that the Magician? That might be considered the Magician. Interesting. Yep, that's this one here. Major Arcana, 1, yep. So here it is in the reverse again. So it's telling you to be careful of being in the reversed. This card shows you've been denying your inner voice in some way. You may have gotten messages from your spirit or from other spirits that you haven't acknowledged, or that you may be resisting. You're resisting this change. You're resisting being yourself. Perhaps you've been sidelining your psychic or mediumship work. Whatever the case, wake up to the power of the messages you receive. When you deny them, you undermine all you wish to achieve. So light the torch. When you listen to the voice within and respond to it, you become the oracle in your own life. Okay? And this book tells you to your Akashic forces to close your eyes and go within. And again, it's telling you to go within. Okay? Feel your psychic energy growing, expanding upward from the very depths of your being. Now notice the first thing that you sense. So you should do meditation. You should do these things in order to, in order to make things better. I'm going to have to splice this, so hold on. Sorry about that. So in order to get to be with the partner that you desire, you have to do this. You have to make these changes. You have to start looking within. You have to start regaining some of yourself back in order to find the partner that's correct for you. Because anybody that's correct for you is going to let you be yourself. Is going to let you be free. Is going to let you be your happiest, most free self. Okay? You have to find yourself again. And that might mean going within, that might mean going to therapy, that might mean taking some courses, that might mean doing things that help change your life to help you do that, to help you get to that person you once were before you put the mask on, before you decided not to let people see what you feel inside, before you decided to limit yourself to only certain things in life, and to not feel that full happiness that you could feel, that freeing sense. It's telling you over and over in all of these to change some of what you're doing in order to get what you want, in order to be on the path that will help you be your best self, that will help you reach the goals that you want. You're going to have to change. And it's hard. You're resisting it at every single point here. But if you do, be yourself and let yourself go, eventually all of this happiness could be yours. But you sabotage it. You wreck it. You see it. You know it. You acknowledge it. And then you say, no. This isn't real. And then you knock it back down. You need to change some things so that you can receive the life you deserve to have. Of course you deserve to have all that happiness and love and excitement and a partner that's really there for you in every single way. You deserve that. But you have to believe that. You have to make some changes in your way of thinking. Go beyond that limitation you've set for yourself in your head where you can't have things you think you want because you're trying to be somebody you're not. Take that mask off. You don't need it in order to be happy. I hope that was helpful to you. If it wasn't too harsh, if you have more questions, contact me at kasplash@gmail.com. See, I did it right that time. And certainly check out my website at kasplash.com. I have a dating book out. Help you learn how to date and find a right partner. I have articles on vibrational energy and how to get to the right path and how to use manifestation techniques to get what you want. And there's lots of information on there on books that you could be reading to help you to receive your goals. Not my books, but maybe my book. You might like my book. It does show you how I've gotten from there to here, and I'm just myself now. This is what I like to do. This is what makes me happy. Just doing this is what makes me happy. Being like the Oracle of Delphi, where I tell you information to help you get through whatever personal war you got going on. To help you find a better pathway. And I hope I was helpful in doing this. I love you all so much. Kisses. So I'm going to go out shopping now. Have a great day. Bye-bye.